what's up? Happy New Year! It's Katie here. It's been a long time since I posted. So today I'm going to be doing a video on my 2018 goals, my New Year goals. And this video is inspired by a video I watched yesterday, last night. Alex showed it to me. Sorry, I'm making a pot of coffee in the background, so if you hear like some sizzling, that's what it is. But Alex showed me this video by a YouTuber named Stephan, and he basically encouraged the 2018 Stephan Goal Challenge. So I am taking the challenge, and basically the challenge he proposes is making goals that, you know, are not completely realistic. Maybe just a little bit higher than what you realistically think you can do, because he said that he always made goals that were pretty realistic and he felt like he underestimated himself and overachieved them, so now he wants to push himself harder and kind of reach a little bit and then really be dedicated and motivated to doing them. Those of you who've been following me know that in June of last year I posted a video that was titled "I'm taking a break from YouTube," and it was because I needed a break, and it was because of a few things. First of all, there's a lot of other things I wanted to do in my life with music that weren't just YouTube, and YouTube was taking my time away from those, like writing original songs and gigging. First of all, I did write a lot more songs and I did a lot more gigs. You can check my website to see like how much I did last year. It was crazy. And one of the mistakes I made with YouTube was when I was started to do the double week videos, I wasn't batching my videos. And batching basically means you do a ton of videos in one time and then you put them out for like the rest of the month. And there's so much setup, especially with a musician, that like comes with like putting up your camera and finding good lighting, and then bringing all your instruments and recording equipment out. So there's so much setup, so it's just so much smarter to batch your videos. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, and because really what I want to do is I want to maintain it. Before, when I was doing weekly videos, I wasn't doing it in a way that was easy to maintain. I was doing it in a very stressful, inefficient way. So I got out of that, and then I did a lot of gigs. I played 33 shows in 2017. That was incredible, amazing. One of the things I learned was that the first gig was the hardest to book. Finally, when I booked my first gig, it opened the doors to a lot more stuff, and then the ball just kind of started rolling, and now like we are pretty much booking like 3 months in advance. And the most valuable thing I learned was momentum, because the more I did that, the better I was at playing live, the more comfortable I was at playing live, the more people would follow me because I was just a little bit more organic, and the more people would show up to shows because I was just really beating the pavement. And I'm speaking in past tense, but like this is actually present tense, because I'm still, I'll be in Vermont on Friday. So, and what I want to do with 2018 is I want to maintain that momentum with all these different platforms. So because I lost my momentum with YouTube, I want to regain it, but I want to do it in a way that I can maintain it. I'm not going to burn myself out again. And I want to do it with all other social media and also with playing live and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let me get into my 2018 goals. But first, my coffee's done, so I'm just going to go grab that real quick. So first off are my music and social media goals. So in 2018, I'm going to post weekly videos on YouTube, daily posts on Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to play 100 shows, and I'm going to have 8 original songs ready by the end of the year to put towards an album in 2019. And like I said, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to start batching things. I'm going to be batching pictures for Instagram and batching my videos, and I'm going to be recording a lot of my live performances since I do so many anyway, and just share them with you and share the joy of performing live with the camera. But I'm not going to put any of my original songs on the internet because you're going to have to either wait for my album or come out to a show for that. And my goals that will hopefully be the result of that are going to be, I want 5,000 followers split between YouTube and Facebook. So if I add up my Facebook and YouTube followers, I want it to add up to at least 5,000. 10,000 on Twitter and 10,000 Instagram followers, and I'm going to try to make those meaningful followers by just engaging as much as I can on social media and commenting on your stuff, and also just playing a ton of shows. Whenever I play shows, like I just hand people cards with like all my social media on them, and a lot of times I get home and people follow me, and it's awesome. Every one of these platforms scratches each other's back, so that's why I don't want to lose momentum in any single one. Alright, my financial goals, which this is a little bit vulnerable for me to share this with you, but like this is what Stephan did, and I'm kind of just following his lead on this and taking a leap of faith. So anyway, my financial goals, I want to get my debt down to $1,000. Now, this kind of sucks because last year I was not in any debt. But then I think also in June, maybe this like is part of why, I don't know, why I left YouTube, but also in June my car broke down and I needed to buy a new car, and I kind of like, I depleted my savings to put a down payment on it. I didn't want to keep driving beaters around. I needed something reliable. I needed something bigger to put all my instruments in anyway. So I got a hatchback Nissan Versa. It was 2010 and had like 30,000 miles on it. It was a great car, but anyway, so I still owe about $5,000 on that, and I have a little over $1,000 in credit card debt. So I want to eliminate that down to $1,000. That's my goal for 2018, and I want to save $2,000 for an album or an EP. I don't know if I'll spend that much on it, but I want to save $2,000 because in 2019 my goal would be to put out some music. So then I have 2 more fun goals, and my number 1 fun goal is I want to be able to comfortably belt an E5. Now, if you're not a singer, you probably don't know what that means. I'll try to explain this the best I can to you. In my Gravity video, I hit that one high note. So that's a C5. So an E5 would be, so you have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So an E would be 4 notes higher than that. And I can already comfortably belt a C sharp, and I can uncomfortably belt an E5 right now. I want to be able to comfortably belt it. So let me give you a demonstration, and this also sucks. This is like one of those things that like I'm gonna cringe at 5 years down the road, but I'm just gonna do it anyway because I want to share my journey with you, and I want to encourage you guys. Really, like, being a singer is one of those crafts where people think you either have it or you don't. They don't think that you can actually work to be better, but you really, really can. I mean, the note I just showed you in Gravity, like my first voice lesson I went to as an adult, I was like cracking that note and it sounded awful. You know what I mean? Now I do it like at almost every show I play. I do it live and it's good. And so I want to encourage you, like, with whatever you want to do, like, just push yourself. And I think that's what I love about this channel is even my older videos, like, honestly they suck, but I don't think I'm ever going to delete my first few covers because I think they're going to show how much I've grown. So this is an E5 right here. It's from my phone thing. Yeah, so if I was to belt that would be, yeah! Okay, I just did that. So anyway, that sounds awful, but at least I'm hitting the note, which even the note I showed you earlier, that's kind of like what it sounded when I first tried to hit a C. So I'm hitting it, and I'm belting it, but I want to be able to comfortably belt it. I'm taking weekly voice lessons, so I want to be able to get that pure, strong, Kelly Clarkson style, you know what I mean? So, and then my very last 2018 goal and my very last fun goal is I want to redecorate my entire room. So a couple months ago, I started doing gigs twice a week, and I took this other job at a music studio as a piano teacher. So my regular schedule was just overloaded with a bunch of new things, and every night I'd come home and I would be exhausted, and I would just take my clothes off and just like fall asleep, and they would be there the next morning, and it just started piling up. So basically my room became an absolute disaster. My apartment was a disaster as well, and it kind of put me into this depressive state where I just didn't want to get up in the morning and I didn't want to do things. And one thing I really learned about myself is I'm really, I can be motivated or unmotivated by beauty and like what I see around me. And when I spent some time recently just kind of like cleaning it up and like getting my life back in order, I didn't even finish cleaning my room, but I cleaned the majority of my room. And the next morning, it's just incredible. Like, I get so excited by seeing like a clean apartment in an apartment like I like living in that I like jump out of bed and I like get started and get to work. So I was going through that process and really like realizing how much what I see in like the room I wake up to in the morning really affects me and whether or not I can get out of bed, and how motivated, how early can I jump out of bed when I got 5 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep the last day. Like, and so what I'm going to do is I want to redecorate my room. I want to make it beautiful, and I want to fill it with my favorite colors so that when I wake up and I see this beautiful room, like I'm excited to work and to live in it. And I don't know if everyone's like that, but it's one thing I really learned about myself, and I think it's a good investment because you can get so much work done if you can just get up and get excited. Also, one thing I'm really excited, and that one reason I want to get back into YouTube, is because the majority of my covers right now do not showcase enough talent, because I have grown so much and I've become a much better singer also from doing 3-hour shows multiple times a week. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm really excited to show you guys, and like I want this channel to show you quite literally like how you improve and how I'm improving. And I wasn't the best singer when I started YouTube, and I'm just excited. I love you guys so much, and thank you to all of you who've shown up to my shows and supported me. And I'll be in Bennington, Vermont this Friday at Kevin's Bar. And I'll be with my drummer, so come out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed, that you follow me on social media, and sign up for my newsletter. Check out my website and all the shows I'm doing. Also, my new merch store is available. I didn't even do a video on that. I opened a merch store last year, so if you'd like a t-shirt or a card magnet, go check that out as well. And thank you guys so much, and I just go check out Stephan's video and be inspired by him, because he's an awesome YouTuber and I really enjoy his content. It really helps get me going. Also, my weekly videos are going to start in February, so I'm going to spend some time batching videos in January and getting like the next couple months ahead, so that I really can, I'm setting this up so I can maintain it. So February is basically when I'm going to start doing weekly videos and posting daily to Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to make a list of this and I'm going to post it on my wall. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and have a happy new year.